Action. All right. Hi guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Sorry.
Welcome back to my channel.
Sorry. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to find love. But yeah. Hi.
Voila for who they pursue.
Anywho, hi guys. I'm shy.
Oh my, isn't she so cute? You guys see her lashes.
I don't think they can see.
People that have long lashes have a special place in my heart because
I mean, you have a special place in yours.
Yeah, I have a special place in my own heart because I have long lashes. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for accommodating me.
You're welcome.
And my energy.
You're welcome.
Not you saying you're welcome, Master. Yeah, it's okay. You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi guys.
Guys, first of all, I want to thank you for the love on my previous video. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. I mean it from the depth of my heart.
Thank you.
Who no get to no get person. And today, I've come with a friend, another friend of how many years? This is my head, they enter my mouth. Let's say how they chop it. Chi babes. Of how many?
My name is
Jesus, please, what's your name?
Hi guys, so my name is Chiazam.
Chi
Babes. I don't know. Precious King gives people names. That's why she has given Grace Steve. She doesn't even know her original name. Giving her Steve.
Get
Steve
now.
Elsie Boo.
Yeah.
And you literally not even removed you. I'm like, how do you? Well,
So
yeah,
Elsie Boo. Steve is like, you guys know that it's you and me and me and you
And the wrong
and your
person's
friend
answer.
Steve.
Me and you and you and me, just us and your friend Steve.
She's a Steve, guys. So yeah, I just call her Steve. But yeah, this is Chi Baby.
Chiazam. I feel like she doesn't even know how to pronounce my original name.
Now Chiazam. Is that not what I was
Alright.
calling you like the first 2 times? I had to call your name, but after that, Chi Baby. I think that's how you say it. Is that Chi Baby or Chi Girl? Alright. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
You don't know how to.
My book. My pursuit of the one.
So your pursuit is better than it's more important than giving me a hug.
Anywho, you're welcome. It's okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So how are you doing? How's the year been for you? Honest responses only.
It's been busy. I think that's the word I
Chi is
use.
always busy.
Am I? This is one of the things that making me busy. But yeah, my year has been busy. It didn't start off on a rough note. It started off well, but I've just like work has been busy. And having to like shoot content over the weekend and just having to juggle multiple things with other responsibilities I have. So my year has been busy.
Me, I don't know. The year has been good. Started off well. Then it started off well, Sha. Me, like, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl trusting God, man. But I think that has not, I don't think that it has like exactly changed my outlook to life. So you know so for context, Chi Babes is a pastor. So
Guys, I'm not a pastor. I don't know. I feel like I say
there's
this.
nothing you can tell me. I insist that
Now you ordained me.
anyway.
And he gave the church. He, not Precious King.
Wow. Okay, no problem. Context, context, so no problem. But anyway, I don't think because I've had like some pretty interesting experiences, and we're just in February, right? But it has not shaken my convictions. Obviously, I'm still a Christian, but yeah. So, and this might not be the case for other people, right? There are some people that, and I'll give a practical example because you guys know that I am emotional and I feel like very deeply. So there are some people that may be in their 20s or 30s and they were not exactly born with a silver spoon. Do you get? There are some people, let me not even come. There are some people that, so to just speak the mind of others, there are some people that, you're born into like a wealthy family, even though that is contextual. Whereas maybe a family that has like a lot of money, so you didn't have to struggle so much or struggle at all, and you already had that advantage. Yeah. Being born like into a great family.
Is it me or friend?
Yeah, I'm asking you. No, not you. I'm giving like a hypothetical scenario. Because I started off talking about how my year started off great, but I've had some experiences that have kind of tried to shake me, but I'm not shaking because my convictions are firmly rooted in the word. But this might not be the case for other people. And I'll give a scenario. Say somebody maybe 20s, 30s, is like adulting is hitting them hard. And what I mean is, okay, after you graduated from school, you tried your best. You got a job,
Applied,
like
yeah.
got somewhere to work and do NYSC. That's National Youth Service Corps. Like it's a 1 year thing where you have to compulsorily serve your country in Nigeria. So you do that and then you try your best to get a job. But for one reason, maybe like after 2 years, you have to leave that job. Maybe they are not like, maybe the promotion policy,
Yeah.
calling out Nigeria.
No path for growth.
Yeah, so there's no path for growth, so you have to leave. And whilst doing all of this, there's the context, there's the thing of black tax,
Exactly.
right? So this is somebody that I've been trying my best. Like life has thrown me lemonades, but like life has thrown me lemon, and I'm trying to make lemonades out of this.
Yeah.
I'm giving my best. But there are some nights that I also still just cry because when does this end? When does it like when does it stop? Because like I'm working like a thief in the night and in the day, and it does not seem like you get. And then there's somebody there on Instagram saying, "Oh, God is good, God is great. She goes to church, things are going fine for her. Like she was born into like a wealthy family, they have a lot of money, you know, life is smooth. Or she got married, her husband is treating her well, she has a car, and then she's coming on Instagram to say, oh, life is good, whatever you're going through, trust God." And then someone is like, please, you as a person, what do you know about trusting God?
Yeah,
Do you
what have you
understand?
experienced?
What have you experienced?
teach
Even
me
though
to
it's
trust
possible that
God?
that person might have maybe had to trust God for maybe visa approval, or maybe they were trying to get pregnant in the family, and maybe
Yeah.
they've had some failed like. So that's just where my question is around. So trying to balance someone that has had it tough with life in
Yeah.
that context, and then someone else that's just there and saying, "Oh yeah, just trust God, things are going to get better," and I'm just like, I don't know that you can tell me to trust God, but I like that you're trying, right?
Yeah.
So what would you have to say to that person that is hurting, that person that life has really hit? Because obviously I know that it's not a one size fits all, but people experience these things, people go through these things. So
You guys, I don't know I was going to answer this question. I don't know why she thinks I'm the best fit
it just
for this
came.
question, but
It just came.
the Holy Spirit to guide me in my response, since this is a question that particularly pertains to the faith. I would say when you were speaking, the first thing that crossed my mind is people's problems are in different colors and sizes, for lack of better terms, right? So people experience things differently, and I like how you give the multiple context of maybe a Nepo baby versus a Lapo baby, right?
So Nepo baby is what? What does Nepo baby
Nepo
mean?
baby is the wealthy person that has everything in life working for them, but in their opinion, they don't.
Lapo. What is Lapo? As per Lap.
Where are you from?
Oh God. Okay. Mhm.
You see, these are the issues. Anywho, and a Lapo baby in that category is basically someone that did not necessarily come from wealth, and they have to like hustle their way through things. Right. As I said, I think we had an earlier conversation about this, and I said that you can define wealth different ways. For me, when I hear Nepo baby, I'm thinking politician's child. Right, but every person does not agree.
Because you can be a Nepo baby and not be a politician's
That's child, right?
Yeah.
But when I say politician's child, I'm basically
You're
referring
like,
to like crazy money,
Crazy.
like the one that they used to steal, like monkey and crocodile used to steal.
That kind of money.
Yeah, the one that you have never seen, right? But I think people's problems are different, and I really like the example you gave. This person may not be facing financial crisis, they may not be going through black tax, they may not be having to deal with bills, but they are struggling with childbirth, and they have to trust God for childbirth. Do you understand? And it's not an easy problem. Now, for someone that is not necessarily well-to-do, would now have to add that to the portion of the problems that they're experiencing. Right. So, but what I would say and what I would advise is, don't despise people that have more than you. Right. Celebrate their wins. That's one first thing I would say. Learn to see people and everything they have, and not be like, if I had what you had, my life would be better. Because your life, what guarantee do you have that your life will be better? Because the truth is that whenever one problem is solved, you still have many more problems waiting for you in different ways and different forms.
Why it really is such a broken world?
Yeah.
Because what
Jesus-
What a wicked world. Man should love each other.
I mean, I just saw one
Maranatha.
problem and there's another one in front.
Maranatha, man. So I'll just say, like, when you see such people, celebrate them, appreciate them, and I would even say pray for them. Like when you see them, that's what I would do. And it's easy to just buy. And some of it, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
because
what
can we
you
agree
do.
that that's hard?
That's very hard. Like it's hard to see somebody thrive and be genuinely happy for them, right? But I think personally, this is something my church has taught me over and over again. And it's something I do, and that I learn to catch myself when
Yeah.
I see somebody that looks successful. And I think something my mom taught me unconsciously early, where I was telling her that, like, this person has all these things, so they can easily get all they want. And she was like, no, if you work hard, you get it. Coming from someone that my mom didn't have the world, and I saw her grow her business, and her business sustains a lot of things, right? And not like her business is perfect, but I know that her business has done a great deal over the years, and just watching how things moved, right? I could see that this was a woman speaking from experience, right? I'm sure she know. I have an uncle who rose to be like the CEO of Transcorp Hilton Hotel, right? And he was from my mom's village. Went to primary school in my mother's village, and he rose to that level. So it basically tells you that, like, yes, there is the privilege of opportunity, and there's the privilege of coming from a wealthy place. But it doesn't mean that God does not lift people like Joseph from the prison to the palace. Do you understand? So there is that bit where God can change your story overnight, and God does it. It is like that's very normal for him, right? Now, how you expect God to change your story may not be how you plan to change your story. Do you understand? That's it. But I'm just saying that there's an assurance and a confidence that if you remain consistent, God will reward the works of your hands, right? So when you see such people, be proud of them, be happy for them. I would even say build a network with them, right? Because I literally had a situation where somebody was particularly angry or necessarily just not nice to somebody because they assumed that the person was a Nepo baby.
Oh.
And I'm like, you should be, if there's wisdom in
If
your
you have
head,
sense.
you would literally be nice to
Find
this
a way
person,
to,
because
yeah.
if this person ever has an opportunity to place somebody in a position and they are looking for somebody, your name will never cross their mind because of how you treated them. Do you understand? So in summary, what I'm saying is, don't downplay, because the person is not necessarily experiencing things at the level you're experiencing them, does not mean that they don't have
they're not experiencing their own pain,
problems, right? So learn to recognize that they're experiencing their pain. Second thing is celebrate their wins. And the third thing I would say is trust God for your success. Trust God to make a way where there seems to be no way. Trust God to open doors for you. Like, God does it. I've seen so many people's lives. And even when I think about my parents, your parents are not where they were when they were your age. Do you understand? And if you choose to be diligent, if you choose to be a good steward of your resources, put it and use them wisely, like save, invest, right? Grow your skills. I don't think life would work out for you. Right?
There's nothing that
now there's also the thing exactly that if there's no, like, life always finds his way of making a way for people that remain consistent and don't give up. And that's what I'll say. And there are people that honestly have tried their best and it seems like they've never had a breakthrough. Right? I would also say to those people that maybe your breakthrough is not when you're expecting it to come. Do you understand? But that's what I would say. And sometimes we only measure breakthrough by a particular level of success. You're just never where you were before. Do you get? I've looked at my life and I'm like, wow, I'm not where I was last year. I'm not where I was last 2 years. When it comes to my experiences, when it comes to my skill, when it comes to my, like, in my career right now.
The world, by the way, I watched one sermon where you preach. I was like, I love this.
Yeah, even when it comes to, like, you just keep growing. But if you keep looking at only a particular version of yourself as success, then you will never see every other thing.
That has happened.
Over like a period. Right. So yeah, guys, that's what I have for you today.
That's interesting because, like you mentioned, it might be hard, but it's not impossible. It might be hard for you to celebrate this person that you're seeing that is doing some great stuff, but it's not impossible. It's something that can be done, and I think that it says a lot about, like, your heart. You get, because ideally it shouldn't be so hard for you to celebrate your neighbor that is doing better, because, like, that thing that we say, if it's happening to my neighbor, then
God is in the neighborhood. Exactly.
And just celebrating with other people, it might be like all these things, like, it's not supposed to be hard, but
and sometimes celebrate may be like, I think something Pisom gave, like my pastor, Pastor Chisom gave as an example about like situations like this. Celebrating can look like you can celebrate and pray for them in your mind subconsciously, but celebrating can look like actually dedicating a specific time to say, I'll pray for the success of this person and I'll pray them through this trial they are going through. Right? Celebrating can also look like gifting the person. Right? This person may not even know if people like, oh, okay, I'm seeing how God is blessing you, and I just want to also contribute to that and celebrate you. It can look like that. If it feels like you're still having a wrestle, you can go the extra mile of gifting. And I think the more you do it, it keeps keeping your heart and reminding your mind that, see, I'm happy for this person. Yeah.
Another thing you mentioned that I think is really profound is like life has a way of just caving in to people that are consistent. Even though I don't know, it's like the consistency go one tear.
Yeah.
Let's say your eye go one tear it back. Yakubu manage.
Yakubu, manage! Yes, sir. You will feel it like you want to die, but you will not die, exactly. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then surround yourself with a good support system.
Oh, Jesus.
Like,
that cannot even
people that remind you that this is not the end. Like surround yourself with people that inspire you to keep going. Right? People that encourage you, to tell you that like, don't give up. People that tell you, okay, maybe you need to take a break so that you need to like recuperate so that you can go again, right? Or just have a good support system that let you know when you've gone so hard and you've done your best and it's okay. Do you understand? And people that are led to tell you that like, okay, maybe you can improve yourself in XYZ areas and do better. Do you understand? That kind of thing. And be very open to feedback. Like feedback is the hardest. It's the hardest thing to take.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so hard. Like it's so hard to take because you're like, in your mind you've done your best.
Like,
and why are you to come and tell me what to do better?
And it's possible that you're not wrong. Because to be honest, I've done a great work on myself. I've improved.
Yeah.
So who are you? Oh, ye mountain. So just come before me and say, oh, you can do better in this area.
But people are seeing things you're not seeing.
Exactly.
Right? And there are people that may have gone ahead of you and they've done things you've not done, and these are ways that they became successful. So just also be very receptive to feedback, because I've seen people that maybe they are so set in their way of doing something in a particular format, in a particular manner, and then I'm like, are you the result? Is there results? If there's no results, change. Like find another way, right? And it's just something I'm generally learning, that like whenever people give you feedback, nobody wakes up and now there are people that wake up and after your progress, right? But most people that are giving you feedback are not waking up to today I'm on a mission to frustrate you, right? They are just telling you what they see. On your person. Exactly. It's the work. It's like yeah. So I'm learning to just be that person that takes feedback no matter how it comes. Some people are very rude when they're giving feedback. Some people are not nice. Yeah. And no matter how it comes, just forget about how it was said and just take what is
needed. So for example, feedback after when I hug you, please like hug me back.
I've hugged Precious King.
I force myself on you.
I can't count how many times I've hugged her today. And this is not a 1 minute hug. It is 5 minutes.
Like guys, when minimum. I hug, like I like to, you know, like if you hug me, you hug me with the whole of your heart.
I hug you with the whole of my heart.
Like, just I'm not. If you don't do like this, hug me and hug me well.
Okay, ma.
What are your emotional boundaries?
How do we get here?
I said, I'm reading this book. I can't remember what you said, but yeah.
Trying to pursue love, Abi. Yeah. Find the one. Any of the above.
A finder. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, action.